Yay, stairs. Well, hey there folks. I know there's not a lot to look at behind me here. We're at the Grimsby Lions Club Park and Community Center and Pool, all the above. We are on day 6, so this is Wednesday, April the 16th, 2025. And both Rob and I are still feeling the effects of our hike on Saturday, so this is going to be a very interesting day. Ahead of us is our first steps in the Iroquoia section of the Bruce Trail. We wrapped up the Niagara section last time on day 5. And today we are aiming for, brace for it, the Devil's Punch Bowl. Don't ask me why I got that name. And that is roughly 21 kilometers from where we are now. So depending on the terrain, it looks like we'll be walking along the ridgeline a little bit. And depending on how we feel, we may or may not deke out earlier than that, but that is our goal for today at least. So stick around, like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 all that other fun stuff. Come along for the ride while Rob and I whine, complain while we go uphill. Stay tuned, folks. So we've barely made it onto the trail, and you can kind of see the welcome to the Iroquoia section and thank you for visiting. And we're already facing a very cute little view of the creek here. So we were kind of joking how a lot of this is going to be uphill, and how absolutely wonderful that's going to be considering that we're still recovering from Saturday. Not. Okay. But still, very nice way to start the day. So far, pretty easygoing terrain-wise. Nice and easy on the feet. A little colder out today. We've had a mix of weather as normal. Got as high as, what was it, Saturday? Upwards of 8 or so?
Yeah.
So got as high as about 8 degrees Celsius. Made for a very nice outing on the trail. Today it's 2 degrees, potentially high winds. Not as nice. Oh, very nice. It's like, all right, folks, so I'm trying to so right maybe around over there was a little bit of a lookout, and we came down, started staking our way up. Rob blocking the view.
Sorry, mate.
Kidding. Sorry, good. And that's what we're facing. So luckily we have the option of, tilt this up a little bit, substituting the audio. So I will have absolutely no problem huffing and puffing my way up these would-be stairs while you guys sit back in your armchair and relax and laugh at me. So here we go. We did notice, however, that there was a number of places that looked like they were, oop, that one's loose, Rob, right here. Yeah. There's a number of places that looked like they were under maintenance, and what looked like steps had been taken out. These still intact, obviously. There we go. And just a bit of a shot of, and that's a minor climb, hate to say it, but not very steep by any stretch of the imagination. But for the first one of the day, boo! Just a bit of a view of the rock face above us. Still just a short ways into our hike today. You can see the creek just down below. So still kind of going up, but we did come down to meet up with a lower trail of sorts. So once again, as Rob and I both agreed, yet another pud on the Bruce Trail. Oh my. Yay, stairs. Ah, fun.
Violence. Violence is what we've chosen today.
Yes, yes it is. Oh look, a wee little flower before the violence.
I wonder how much trouble we'd get into if we stood on the edge of one of those rocks and sent my wife a photo.
Shall we take a poll, ladies and gentlemen? I should have gotten that conversation on video. Robert! So far, nobody on the trail on this Wednesday morning. That could look a little dangerous in the early spring. Or, well, it is kind of early spring still here, but all the snow has since long been melted. Heavy rains would be a bad thing here too. An excuse to catch our breath. Continue on our ascent. Yay, you've made it. And a few more stairs. And view of the little climb that we just did. Nice little runoff. What do you say, Rob? Is it a bit of a drop?
Just a wee one.
Just a wee one? Yeah, let's check things out, shall we? Woohoo! Woohoo! No cameras, no surface sticks were injured in this documentary. All right, folks, so I think I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a journey here. We're only 2 kilometers in, and obviously, maybe not obviously, but this is the way that we just came. And we have the gorge here to the left, and off in the distance you can maybe make out a little gazebo, which is on the crest of the other side of the gorge. There's the sound of the creek down below. And as we pan to the left, that is the QEW en route to Niagara Falls, roughly 80 kilometers from here. Lake Ontario, and you can see a few lake freighters out in the distance. And up ahead, we have what appears to be a lookout. So, might as well take you along for that journey and show you a little bit more of the trail. So again, trip hazards. This is probably one of the easier going parts or types of terrain that you'll come across on the Bruce, but still have to always be mindful, of course. Looks like a little bit of a bridge. Ooh, and another little drop off. Although it looks like somebody has, or quite a few people have tried to go down there. Not that we will. Maybe Rob will.
Rob will not.
Rob will not, apparently. Okay.
That looks like a very hard shortcut.
Hard shortcut. That's a new one.
Somebody wanted to take the shortcut to the top of the mountain. Went straight up.
Oh, very cool. Very funky tree. I love how...
There's a turkey up there.
There's a turkey?
It's gone now. I didn't spy it quick enough to stop.
Boo.
It's sitting here right at the edge.
Anyways, as I was saying, I love how you see trees that are just grabbing onto the edge of cliffs and taking root, and so very cool. Okay, I know you guys don't want to see the trees, you guys want to see the view, right? Oh, here we go. And the view. Looks like they might be getting some rain way out there in the distance.
You can see Niagara from here. Do you see the mist?
Oh, is that what it is?
That's the mist from Niagara over there.
I thought it was just rain, but no. Yeah, no. Good call, Rob. Mist from Niagara Falls. Sweet. Okay, folks. I'm going to pause it here for a little bit, and then I'm going to put you away for some pictures.